So now Joey Cardinal. Into the wine goes Casillas. Pitch is cut on, foul back overhead. Still hooked up to my Ramada in. Pitch is line, first base side. Boy, that has a chance to leave the yard if it stays foul.
Yeah, he's got some power.
2 outs and bases empty, 1-0 if you just joined us. Breaking balls in there, strike
great
three.
Pitch.
That's how you throw that breaking ball for a strike.
That was a jelly legger right there. Man, turned him away, and it just broke beautifully.
No runs and a hit, no errors. Nobody left on base after one complete. 1-0, Pueblo East, and those Eagles come to bat. They'll do it after this timeout.
Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angeles Chapel Funeral Directors. Online at angelespueblo.com.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard, near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or Melissa at melissadangelo.com.
Welcome back. Ground ball to the second baseman, as you can see there. And here's the throw on to first in time to record the out. Leading things off, Brennan Rowe. He's out number one, and he is first pitch swinging there.
Talking about Father Time, how it's undefeated. It sure is.
So now Javen Cisneros coming to the plate. Right-handed hitting Eagle, steps in, bounces.
High chopper.
Third baseman, gloving there is Cardinal. Beautiful
Got him.
throw. Nice toss by Joey Cardinal.
He
plays the
player.
game well. He
I
is.
love him. I love him the way he plays, man. I think he's got next level potential too.
Oh, he is. He's going down to Otero, right? He's going to Otero Junior College to play.
He'll do well.
It's a great program for him. It's a good fit.
Absolute great program. He's going to enjoy La Junta, too.
So now Mike Casillas coming to the plate. As we go to the top of the order, presented by Topper Factory and RV Center. Off speed is in there for a strike. Casillas 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time. Here comes Espinoza. The pitch. Hot shot to the left side. Backhanded by Lucero. A long throw.
He shouldn't have thrown it. But it's easy for me to say. I mean, he wanted to make the play, but, you know.
Got to give him a hit. That's a great job by Lucero to get that.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't get that, that's a double.
Yep.
It's a great job. So give him the single. Deep in the hole over there. So now with 2 outs, a runner at first. Here's where things kind of went south for the Bulldogs in the first inning. That's how the Eagles got. That's a 2-out run that they got.
And Micah Herring, the courtesy runner in.
Herring will run over first base for Casillas, the pitcher. It's cold. It's about 35 degrees outside, 36 maybe, and they'll get him to get a jacket on right now because you don't want to get anybody hurt. It is a very brisk brisk start to the day with rain and snowfall. Grass was white this morning. Look out, hot shot third base side, foul ball. Strike one. Got an 0-1 count with 2 away. And we are live from the Spectrum Community Services broadcast booth. Ted Hernandez and company. I want to thank Sean Casados Insurance Agency for being a part of it.
He's a big supporter of what we do.
1-0 in the pitch. Bouncing ball third base side, foul ball.
Sean's got
nice try over there, Murphy. Head coach of the East Eagles leaps for that one. If he has a glove, he might have gotten it. Maybe. So that foul ball, 0-2. 2 out and 1 on. Herring over at first base. He's running for Michael Casillas. Jack Espinoza looks into Jeremy Trujillo. Checks the runner over at first base. That's Herring, who's got his lead away. Steps off, soft toss over. Armijo Martin did a nice job. He had to come off the bag to get that one. Pueblo County and Pueblo South coming up in our second. Pitch on the outside corner is a strike 3 called.
All right, that's nice right there. Man,
well,
his teammates helped him out. He had better location. We got us a good game. We got some things working.
No runs and a hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We are on to the bottom of inning number 2 we go. We'll take a timeout and be back with more right here on The Ticket.
Having a healthy smile begins and ends with regular dental checkups. It's the key, and that's exactly what every family can expect from Park West Dental. Parents are always welcome in the treatment areas to comfort their child. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Park West, trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's, located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, welcome back. Is it me or is it kind of a subdued crowd this morning?
Well, it's subdued because it's a little chilly outside. I mean, you have to realize what we
there
had
a lot of
the last game that
going
we did
on last night.
And you know what? When I came out here for the completion of the Central South, there was a lot of people out here for the completion of that one. But that night we had standing room only. It was beautiful weather, about 75 degrees, 80 degrees at the opening pitch, and it was lively. But the fans are here making some noise, but it's just a little bit more subdued. Now the next game will be a little livelier.
Yeah, people will be awake then.
Yes, Saturday morning. It's like you're doing those football games on Friday night with all that shrill and excitement. Then you go do a 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon game, with nobody there. It's just a different feel,
Right. All right, Jordan West going to lead things off with a .553 batting average. He's tripled once, and here he is, takes the first pitch. On the outside corner, a strike, says Tommy Grasmick, the home plate umpire. So it'll be Jordan West, Bryant Armijo Martin, and Jeremy Trujillo. Martin is on deck. Who's on deck is brought to you by kind of a sweeping curve, missing away, 1-1. Is brought to you by the fine folks at Bounty and Yield Meat Market, your friendly neighborhood butcher. In there the other day, as a matter of fact, to grab a couple of steaks. Pitches in there for a strike.
How did you cook them?
My wife does it.
Oh, okay.
She throws them on the grill.
Okay.
She keeps the grill close at hand.
Life is good.
Yeah, she does a good job. The pitch, bouncing ball toward the second baseman. Salas up with it, has plenty of time. Pats the ball into the mitt, makes a nice toss for out number 1.
Good baseball so
Yeah,
far,
it's
other
the way
than
you
one
play.
little glitch in the first inning where Centnnial ended up giving up a run, but they recovered nicely with the bases loaded. And East Casillas pitching a great game so far.
Yeah, he's their number one.
Yeah, he's pitching like he's pitched a lot. You know, all those summer. You can't say enough of what that summer baseball does too.
Well, you've said it over the years, Tony. That's where you make your bones. That's the time you put in. Pitch a little bit low and away.
Pitching against some unbelievable competition too.
Well, it's one thing about the boys in Southern Colorado. They're hitters. We've always been hitters. The pitch fouled off hard.
I mean, at the Newt, you got to pitch some studs from Burke Burnett one night and then Oklahoma the next, you know. And then you might have to go to California after that.
Right. And it's all about, do you want to play next level ball or do you just want to be your best? The pitch runs inside. Got him. He's aboard the hard way. You'll wear that one. So hit batsman with one out. Here comes Jeremy Trujillo now for the first time.
With the first one out. The batter, the catcher, number 10, Jeremy Trujillo.
Trujillo, a 294 hitter. Martin swinging it at 528. So it's probably not a bad idea you put him on. Not necessarily have to hit him, but he's almost swinging it at 530. He's a big, strong right-hander. Boy, a beautiful breaking ball swung on and missed. Strike one. I want to give a shout out to Dave Feemster at Little Caesars Pizza in Pueblo and Pueblo West. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Now, if you noticed, he kind of, if you will, climbed the ladder. He ran that one just off the plate the first pitch. That one a little bit further. Now, will he change up and run inside?
This might be a drop.
Or will he go down it and away this time?
I think a sinker ball's coming.
He ran it inside.
Yep.
Strike three called. Good pitch. Like I said, he started the first one just off the plate. Second pitch way outside, and he chased it. Then he ran low and inside on him. And that's locating your pitch and locating that breaking ball for a strike. So with two away, here comes Mr. David Santos now. First pitch to him is inside, ball one. Santos, 222 batting average. He swings and fouls one back. A tapper, if you will.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Only one hit given up by Casillas so far. He's a good one.
Holding belt high, the kick and the delivery. Ooh, boy, and that didn't miss by much.
Nope.
That pitch is a bouncing ball toward the first baseman. Casillas will glove that. He'll handle it himself, and that will do it. So a ground out to the first baseman, 3 unassisted in the book. And here's how it went for the Centennial Bulldogs. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. It's on to the 3rd inning we go. We'll have Tony Wright take things over in the PBP department. And you're listening and watching live coverage of high school baseball in downtown Pueblo, Colorado, right here on The Ticket.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
Well, a very pleasant good morning. Welcome back into high school baseball 2023. It's a 1-0 lead for the East Eagles. Not a bad ball game in progress here. Jack Espinoza and Michael Casillas, the two pitchers going at it. And it'll be Chris Salas, David McAlpin, and Brady Cristelli this time around for the East Eagles. And with more play-by-play, here's Tony Wright.
Hey, thank you very much, JJ. Chris Salas, 0 for 1 on the day, is going to take his second at bat right now. He is the second baseman, and East has a lot of great athletes on this team, a lot of multi-sport athletes and some who compete just in the sport of baseball. And in my opinion, it's just a matter of time before they put things together. First pitch in there for a strike. Jack Espinoza got a little bit of a jam in the first inning, got out of it with the bases loaded. And between both pitchers, that one misses outside. Only 4 hits given up so far, and we're in the top half of the third inning. Now, that could change because that's just the nature of baseball. Right now, we have a nice, crisp, fairly clean game. Here's a chopper. It's going to be fielded by the shortstop. Throws over the first in time. 6-3, out number 1, just like that. Masterful pitching continues.
I like this Jack Espinoza. He's got good presence on the hill.
So now David McAlpin will come up to bat.
Number 10, David McAlpin.
There's a sharp hit ball, but it just fouled down the third baseline. That was ripped. McAlpin 1 for 1. 1 to 3 hit, one of the 3 hits for Pueblo East. Designated hitter McAlpin is batting left-handed. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That was fouled off. Well, Espinoza settled in quite nicely for Pueblo Centennial. Game got away for Centennial. They lost to County by a score of 18-1, but like in most sports, it's the same in baseball. You got to have a short memory and move on. This Centennial baseball team has some guys that can play, and the one on the mound is one of them. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down he goes.
Beautiful pitch.
That was a beautiful, I'm not to repeat what you just said, but that was indeed a beautiful pitch. So McAlpin batting .457 on the season up to that bat. For that second at bat, that'll fall just a little bit.
Brady Cristelli.
Now Brady Cristelli comes up to bat. He's batting .393 on the season. 28 at bats, 38 runs, 11 hits. Here's a ground ball, base hit up in the left field. And with 2 away, Pueblo East has a threat. Now to bring up Tanner Proud. Proud, the left fielder on this team. He's batting .485 on the season. 16 hits, 13 RBIs. He's got 4 doubles. So I know he would like to add to that right now. As he steps away from the plate momentarily as they got to get the bat out of the way. Igmar Fontano, former baseball standout at East and CSU Pueblo, the coach for Pueblo East. Team has great history and some great players in the past. Timeout called. Dave Feemster, Little Caesars Pizza, many locations throughout Pueblo. Hot and ready pizza to go. Saw Dave not too long ago at one of the local sandwich shops, man, and he is just a great supporter. And I said to him, you know, Dave, you're such a wonderful, kind, caring person. But I was looking at some of those highlights of you on YouTube, man, and you have a double personality. And, man, he gets back, and we're certainly happy to have him. Would you not say?
Absolutely.
Runner takes off. There's a throw down to second base, and it's too high, and it gets away from the second baseman and the shortstop. But the center fielder playing shallow enough to where the runner didn't take off for third. That was like a rainbow shot from the catcher for Pueblo Centennial.
Yep.
Jeremy Trujillo. Didn't really get a good throw on the ball, so now runner takes second and 2 outs. 1-0 to count. Here's one that's going to be a blooper and is caught by the second baseman, and that is a line out right there, and that is 3 outs in the inning. And just like that, it's a good inning for Pueblo Centennial as they gave up 1 run, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left on base. To the bottom half of the third inning, we go to score. Pueblo East 1, Pueblo Centennial 0. We'll be back after this on SoCoTicket.com.
The Topper Factory and RV Center of Pueblo is a family-owned and operated RV dealership and truck accessory store, serving the southern Colorado area for over 30 years. They also have an array of truck accessories, RV parts and accessories, and a certified RV mechanic to keep you on the RV road. Topper Factory is always prepared to help you with your RV needs, no matter what the season. It's like they always say, when the going gets tough, the tough go camping. Topper Factory and RV Center, Highway 50 West Pueblo, and online at topperfactory.com.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. I mean, who's gonna stop us?
But, sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
Price is one thing. Taste is another.
And right now, try Little Caesars Pizza topped with Millburger Farms Pueblo chili. Locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West to serve you. Little Caesars Pizza, big on taste, thin on price. Now serving Millburger Farms Pueblo chili, Little Caesars Pizza.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Once again, welcome back. God bless you, Dennis. God bless you. Along with Chelsea Lynn and Tony Wright, I'm J.J. Valentine. We got a dandy of a ball game.
Excellent
It's 1-0. 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, 5 left for the Eagles. No runs and a hit, 1 error, 1 left on for the Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs will send Lobato, Garrett, and Lucero to the plate this time around. And here's Tony Wright with more play-by-play.
All right, Justice Lobato, the left fielder on this team, as J.J. just mentioned, 0 for 1. Now it's time for Centennial, if you're a Bulldog fan, to try to get some men on base as that pitch reaches outside there.
And let's see, Lobato hitting for the first time, actually, in this one. Ball 1-2.
Yes, he is. That's right, because there's
Lobato and Garrett.
That's right.
Will be hitting for the first time.
Sorry about that. Pitch outside, 2-0 to count. Pitch. You know that wasn't going to go to throw. That has some mustard on it. Whereas my old friends with the list would say it's a mustard.
Yeah.
Hey, man, go give me some of that mustard, man.
And an extra dose of it, too.
Fly ball to left field, and that one is going to be caught by the shortstop. Nice job by Daniel Acosta drifting out there to left, shallow left field. And that is one away as the masterful pitching performance from Casillas continues, only giving up 1 hit so far. Now the first at bat for Christian Garrett. He is the right fielder on this Pueblo Centennial baseball team. 1-0. East on top. There's a beautiful pitch and nips the outside corner for a strike.
And that had good movement, too. Looked like he might have cut that fastball a little bit. There's a curveball that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, and it was a curveball to mid-business there. So now the count 0-2. Michael Casillas. Here's the pitch. The 0-2 pitch, tried to get him to bite on the outside pitch, and he didn't do so. The count moves to 1-2. Man, that you heard the glove mitt pop on that one. It missed. 2-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Slowly warming up today. That one just barely missed.
Ooh, boy.
That was a heck of an eye right there from Christian Garrett. So now the full count is on, 3-2. Interesting pitch coming up here from Casillas. Here's a ground ball, and that's going to be fielded by the short. No, it gets through, and that's going to be the runner's going to scoot to first base, excuse me. Now we'll see if that's going to be an error or a base knock.
It was deep in the hole.
It was deep out of it because he would have had to be in, I don't know if Walt Weiss from the Rockies of the day could have made that play, man, or some of the other great shortstops. So that's going to be a base hit. And that's just the second hit for Pueblo Centennial with 1 out. Now we'll see if they can take advantage. Now we go back to the top of the order. And that is Josh Lucero.
Top of the order brought to you by Topper Factory and RV Center, 2010, Highway 50 West in Pueblo.
Josh, a shortstop on this team. Swing and a miss. Swung at an outside pitch, could not get it. Casillas took a little bit off of that one.
Yeah, Mike
don't
Casillas
have a gun, but
nice
that looked like it's maybe about 80-82. Here's a fastball that misses outside. So now 1-1 to count. Gigi's Barbecue. You like smoked prime rib? I'll tell you where to go get it. Gigi's Barbecue beginning at 4 o'clock. Get there because it goes fast. They got ribs. They got pulled pork. Here's a foul ball. Man, they've got it all. They've got brisket. They've got the loaded potatoes with the brisket and baked potatoes and the bacon and the olive cheese. Man, and you know one thing I really like are their desserts, and the best, in my opinion, is their banana pudding. It is outstanding. Here's a fly ball, and that's going to foul off to the right side of the plate, right side of the ballpark, I should say. So now the count's 1-2. Both teams playing like they want to avoid going 0-2 in league play today. Here's a one sharply hit over to, gets us touched by the third baseman. It gets over his head. And that's going to be a base knock, and that's going to put men on first and second with 1 out. So the first true threat for Pueblo Centennial is on right now here in the bottom half of the third inning. And if you're a Bulldog, this is a guy you want coming to the plate. Carlos Delgado, another outstanding hitter on this team, batting in a 2-hole. Joey Cardinal on deck, so if you're a Delgado, you want to avoid hitting into a double play with a good hitter. Another one, here's one that's fouled off to the right side of the plate. Again, Jordan West, a designated hitter, looming right behind Delgado in the batter's box. And like I just said, JJ, you don't want to give up a double play here. Even if you get it out, you want to keep those runners on base for your DH, but maybe he can do some damage himself. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a ground ball. It's tipped by the pitcher's mitt. It's going to be thrown to second for 1, and that is it. So a fielder's choice and out at second base. You now have runners at the corners with 2 out. So 4-6 on that play, correct? Yeah, 4-6 is tipped by the pitcher's mitt and went to the second baseman. He threw it over to the shortstop who covered at second base. So now, as I just stated a minute ago.
I went complicated on it. I went 1-4-6.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. But
just to give him the assist.
I hear you, man. There you go. Learn something every day. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. There's a great matchup right here. Michael Casillas against Joey Cardinal. Get the numbers on Joey Cardinal in a minute, but he is a cleanup hitter for a reason for this Pueblo Centennial baseball team. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at the corners. Ooh, that's a great pitch right there to jam him inside for the foul off there. Now the count rises to 1-2.
Yeah, he tried to check his swing and just got enough on it to foul it off. Now he's down to the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And 2 out, first and third.
All right, Casillas in the stretch. Looks long at third. Here's a pitch. Missed him outside, and the runner takes off for second base, and that's going to be a late throw. And the runner moves up, so now with 2 out, you have runners at second and third base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners on. Deuces wild all over the place. Small but a lively crowd right below us here. It's Tony Antonuccio Field. The beautiful Runyon Sports Complex. Just missed, and that's a good eye right there from Joey Cardinal. So now the count full of 3-2. What are you looking at for a pitch right here, Mr. Valentine? Boy. You're the baseball man. You're the quintessential baseball man.
I'm thinking he's going to go down and out.
Fastball all the way. And there's a fastball, and he got him. Excuse me for getting excited there, but, man, I knew that fastball was coming. Caught him looking.
And that's the second time he's out on strikes looking. That's a big pitch by Casillas.
All right, man, so there we go. There was no runs. There was 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. And we're still with the score. Pueblo East 1, Pueblo Centennial 0. Back for the top half of the 4th inning after this on SoCoTicket.com.
Here's where your shape takes shape. Reps Union Avenue Sports Complex. Reps is Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, state-of-the-art, with huge workout areas, top-of-the-line equipment, and nationally accredited trainers and instructors. You're part of the most modern fitness complex in southern Colorado. Reps has over 21,000 square feet of workout space, including cardio machines, free weights, steam, sauna, large locker room. Take the tour at 110 South Union Avenue. Go online to repsetgo.com. Proud to support high school athletics.
Are you ready to stake your claim on the best grill in the neighborhood? Better head to Bounty and Yield Meat Market, 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard, near Big Bear Wine and Liquor. The best burgers and steaks start with the best meats. Bounty and Yield Meat Market features all natural Colorado-grown beef, pork, chicken, buffalo, and elk. No hormones, no antibiotics. From farm to table, Bounty and Yield. Your all-natural, all-local meat and grocery source. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., 2029 South Pueblo Boulevard. For weekly specials and meat packages, you never have to leave town for quality meats. Pueblo's Bounty and Yield.
When selecting your insurance coverage, you want to work with an agent that takes the time to understand your needs and cares about meeting those needs. Deborah Marino is that agent at Pueblo Insurance, providing unbeatable service since 2009. She can help you find the protection you deserve at the price you can afford, specializing in home and auto insurance as well as other specialty insurance. They work one-on-one with each client to ensure that you receive the right policy to fit your situation. Pueblo Insurance, 1636 Highway 50 West, your local hometown insurance agent, next to East Coast Pizza. Phone 542-0948.
Welcome back to high school baseball 2023 on SoCoTicket.com. Daniel Acosta with a second at bat, and he takes the first.
They're going to hit somebody for him.
Oh, man, they sure are. I should pay attention.
It's number 7.
That's down here. Jacob
Vanderself.
Spell that for me again. Vanderself. Okay, thank you. Just want to make sure I got the correct pronunciation. So he is coming to game. Thanks for the correction there, JJ. On a 1-1 pitch, there's a ground ball. Fielded at short, goes over to first in plenty of time. And that is one away. What about Espinoza, the way he settled down? And Joe's got these kids playing hard. Slowly turning the culture around.
He was very excited for this season.
He should be, man. Joe's a bulldog all the way. Does a great job with his baseball team.
Number 2.
Yeah, it's a former South Colton Bulldog.
The dawn of a new era at Pueblo Centennial High School. There's a pitch in there, a little bit off speed.
For Brendan Rowe.
To count, yep. Brendan Rowe, left fielder on this team, another outstanding athlete in Pueblo. There's one that misses outside. The count even up on the ball and the strike. Don't forget later on today, it'll be Pueblo South taking on Pueblo County. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball to right field, shallow right field, and he makes the catch. He made a great catch right there by Christian Garrett, and he sold out and made it, kicked up a little dust there, and the Centennial Partisan crowd gives him a big hand, and deservedly so, and that's a big second out for the Bulldogs, and the score remains 1-0 with no men on base.
Well, Christian Garrett,
who's coming in now?
He got a great jump on it. He read it well, and he broke hard on the baseball. But the ball was on a line, and it started to die, and he made the diving catch. What a great play.
Man, I'll tell you what, as that pitch, as the end of bat now for Pueblo East is Chris Salas. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. That one's in there for a strike, 1-1. You know, our press box is busy. I remember I was doing a game with the late Dave Solskjaer over at the college, and it was like Graham Central Station in there. As that one looks like a strike, and it is on the outside corner, 1-2. And Solskjaer looks at me, geez, Tony, the only thing you need to do to get in this press box is the only thing you need is a pulse. And that one misses outside and away, down the count 2-2. He was controversial, man. He ticked a lot of people off, and he started talking smack about me in the paper. But he later came and said, you never took the bait, did you? I said, no, man, I'm not going to play you on your turf. You get behind this microphone, then we'll talk.
Right.
Uh-huh. And then he was kneeling, and that was he was Solskjaer, though. He did that on purpose, man, as the count rises to 3-2, not to take away from the at-bat here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Missed inside, walked him.
That was a good at-bat.
That's an excellent at-bat for Javen Cisneros. So now with a man on, a 2 out, and that's where Centennial got their run the last time. That was an error that led to the only run of the game. This time it was a walk. And now we have up coming up to bat here at the top of the order is Mike Casillas, the pitcher. Can help his own cause, huh, JJ?
Indeed. Here comes Mikey.
And here comes the pitcher from Espinoza, way outside, 1-0 the count. Turning into a beautiful day, a little bit chilly, but thank goodness there is no wind. When it comes to baseball, the wind is not your friend. 1 ball and no strike. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Wind's never my friend. It messes up my
Never.
hair.
Mine too. Now they got him caught in between. The runner takes off. And we got the throw to second base. Now they're going to chase him down, the throw to first, and he is. He dropped the ball!
He dropped the ball.
So the runner at first, Javen Cisneros, got caught stealing. And the ball went back and forth, and the first baseman for Pueblo Centnnial, Brian Artemijo Martin, just dropped the ball and didn't make the
Is
tag.
that who you're going to charge the air to Martin?
Got to charge that to him.
Yeah, because.
Yeah. Man, so the count is 1-0. This is outside, 1-1 to count. Yep. It's not as easy as it looks. It's easy to criticize, but, you know, there's a lot of things that go into place like that. That one misses upstairs. Now the count. Is it 3-0?
Yep.
3-0 with 2 out. So many times you see it in a situation like that lead to a run. Now an interesting pitch coming up here. There's in there for a strike. Taking all the way was Mike Casillas, 3-1 to count. Great game so far. Centennial and East competing at a high level. Right now the Eagles have a lead 1-0. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Missed him outside. And what could have been an out now with 2 men on. And your number 2-hole batter coming up. And that's Mike's brother, Matt Casillas.
We thank Joe DeLeo Subway Stores. Got 4 locations to serve you. JR Roofing and Maintenance of Pueblo. And, of course, Azteca Apartments. Affordable senior housing with beautiful views and lots of amenities. Visit AztecaApartments.com to find out more.
Here's a pitch, misses low. And, boy, I tell you what, the pitcher, Espinoza, was, after a little bit of shakiness in the first inning, was just popping the fastballs in there for a strike. Now, all of a sudden, he can't find the strike zone.
55 pitches he's thrown, 31 to 24 strikes to balls.
There's a nice off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Good one there to even up the count of the ball and a strike.
Good high strike right across the letters.
So 2 errors, 1 run. The first one was costly back in inning number 1, and East scored the only run of the game. That one misses outside, 2-1 to count. Catcher for Centennial, Jeremy Trujillo. Let's see if he misses this, if he goes and talks to his pitcher, trying to settle him down a little bit with a 2-1 count, 2 out and 2 on.
Good pitch.
That's a great pitch. It evens up the count at 2-2. Crowd starting to get into it now as the tension continues to rise. There's not that many teams in South Central League as there used to be, so every league game counts extra. Swing and a miss, got him. Matt Casillas swinging on a pitch outside, and that is a terrific job from the pitcher of Pueblo Centennial, and that is the end of the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base with the score. 3rd inning, excuse me, the top of the 4th coming up, bottom of the 3rd. Thank you there. Got mixed up a little bit there, but thanks for the correction there. I don't want to rush this game because I'm having a good time. Nevertheless, the score 1 for East, 0 for Centennial. Back after this on the ticket.
Proud to support area student athletes. Benefits Broker Insurance at 20 Club Manor Drive in Pueblo. The Benefits Broker team of agents has over 100 years of service in employee benefits and individual health care needs. Steve Shirley, Dave Vecchio, and the entire team prides themselves on the level of knowledge and service they bring to you, the client. Benefits Broker is your 24/7 resource for a variety of essential benefits-related information and with a proven dedication and commitment to excellence. Benefits Broker Insurance Pueblo in the Paycheck Dental Building and online at benefitsbroker.com. It's game time, and what a great time for a Subway sandwich from Joe DeLeo Subway stores in Pueblo. With 4 Pueblo locations, there's one near you. Great before the game, after the game, or anytime. Make it the way you want, hot, cold, big, or epic. And it's always made fresh at Joe DeLeo Subway stores. Sandwiches and salads with health-conscious options. 3216 West Northern near South High School. In Blend, in Walmart on Pueblo's South Side. And the new location, 1271 West Pueblo Boulevard. At the corner of Lake and Pueblo Boulevard. Joe DeLeo Subway stores of Pueblo.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
Well, on to the bottom of the 4th inning we go. It's 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. 7 left on base for the East Eagles. No runs on 3 hits, 2 errors, and 3 left so far for the Bulldogs. Here's Jordan West and Tony Wright.
All right, Jordan West takes the first pitch, misses for a ball.
Grounded out to the second baseman his first time.
Check swing. And a strike. One pitch. Beautiful pitch in there for a strike. Casillas' control today has been just simply outstanding. Talking about Michael Casillas. 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball has some nice pop, just missed outside.
And that's a good waste. It didn't miss by much. That's a good eye by Jordan West. That's a veteran right-handed hitter up there.
2-2 pitch outside. Good eye right there. Here's a fly ball that's hit to right field. Is deep but playable, and the catch is made. Right there is Javen Cisneros, and that's a loud out, but an out nevertheless, an out number 1. Now coming up to bat is Brian Armijo Martin.
With 1 down, the batter number 21.
He was hit by a pitch in his previous at bat, so technically that makes him 0 for 0. Pitch on the way. Pops it in there for a strike. How about that Michael Casillas?
He's got a live
He's not one of the
arm.
big 6'3" imposing pitchers that stares menacingly at the plate, but he's got that wiry strength, you know.
He's got a live arm indeed.
There's a fly ball that's hitting shallow right field, and that one is going to drop in for a base hit. Boy, he caught that one. He's a big, strong kid. And Martin with a nice job of turning that one inside out. And with 1 away, another hit for the Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs. Now both teams with 4 hits. And now to bring up number 10, Jeremy Trujillo, the catcher for this Pueblo Centennial baseball team.
Jeremy Trujillo.
Really enjoying this game. How about yourself?
Yeah, nice little game. Not bad at all. I'll take 1-0 anytime.
And credit to the head coach of Pueblo Centennial, Joe Villa, really getting his team focused after a tough loss to County. He knows more than anybody. You got to have a short memory, and Casillas pitches that one in there for a strike. Once again, Jeremy Trujillo. Playoff basketball today in the NBA, the first day of the playoffs. Denver Nuggets get underway tomorrow night. Here's a base hit that's laced to right center field, and that's going to send Martin to third base. And
they're going to wave him.
They're going to hold him at third with runners at the corners and 1 out. So Brian Armijo Martin, the first baseman, helps his cause right there. And now that'll bring out number 14, David Santos, the second baseman, as the courtesy runner comes in. That'll be Bryson Bird.
Courtesy runner number 2.
And for the first time, Michael Casillas getting touched up today. Golden opportunity for Pueblo Centennial with 1 out and runners at the corners.
Boy, you need to get Armijo Martin home.
Santos ground out in his first at bat. Pitch misses outside.
Good job by Ortega behind the plate.
He's coming into this game with an overall record of 1-8-5. They have been up and down this season. Here's a 0-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Got some nice popping that fastball there, high and upstairs. And that makes it count a ball and a strike.
You got to get that runner at third home if you
have to. Here's a ground ball. It's going to be fielded at second base. Throws over to first, second and 1. First double play. Got him. 4-6-3. 4-6-3.
And the runner from first was off and running. That's just a great play. 4-6-3 twin kill.
And that'll do it right there. So, man, another threat for Pueblo. Centennial goes to waste. Yeah, great job of getting runners as first and third. But, man, just some great fielding there from Pueblo East. And the inning is over. With the score, Pueblo East still on top here in the middle of the fourth by a score of 1-0. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back after this on SoCoTicket.com.
Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors has been providing Pueblo and Colorado Springs communities with the same service they have provided their own family for many, many years. To treat every woman as if she were our mother or sister, every man as if he were our father or brother. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors continues to provide caring and compassionate service with dignity and respect. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone that you can trust. Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors, online at angeluspueblo.com. Think about how good it feels when people really get you, like the friends who come over when a big game is on. The neighbors next door always bring your favorite buffalo dip. Your in-laws know you need silence during clutch plays, and everyone knows about your special post-win fist bump. It's kind of like having a State Farm agent like Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo. Melissa's here to get to know you and understand your life, so she can make it easy for you to protect what's important. Get an agent that gets you and your fist bumps. Call State Farm agent Melissa Arriaga D'Angelo, 543-7091, or melissa@melissadangelo.com.
Welcome back to high school baseball 2023 on SoCoTicket.com. There in that fourth inning, there was no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base for Pueblo Centennial. And now Pueblo East comes back to bat.
Number 8, Chris.
As we thank Vic Morrow Produce at 1037 35th Lane in Pueblo, right next to County High School, right there in Vineland. And all the vegetables are homegrown right there.
I've gotten watermelons, squash, greens, the whole matter. They got the real deal grub out there. So Pueblo East hanging on to a 1-0 lead in a very tough inning. Double play that killed it for Centennial. Chris Salas up to bat. Here's a pop-up to left field. Actually, that's a deep fly ball, and that's going to get over the left fielder's head. And that's going to be a stand-up double for Chris Salas. And he puts on, he kneels, and thanks to baseball guys that he got a hit.
Yeah,
baseball is a
left field.
Very, very tough game. Man, you take the thousands of swings in the batter box just so maybe you can go 1 for 4. What's up with that? That's how hard this game is.
Yeah, it's a lot of moving parts, man.
So leadoff runner on second base. Speed pitch in there, absolutely.
Well, the line is one run on 5 hits, no errors, 7 left for East. No runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, 4 left for Centennial.
Here's one that's sharply hit but foul down the right field line, so that'll put the count at 0-2.
Bulldogs have had their chances. They're putting the
they
ball
have,
in play.
Man. Runners at first and third with 1 out, and that double, that twin Bill killed it.
Oh, big time.
And like you said, our base runner got a great jump, too. He was flying. That one misses.
That's a good waste of a pitch. Thought he might go upstairs, chase one, didn't bite. Espinosa's thrown 64 pitches now. Both pitchers pretty close, pretty even.
So David McAlpin looking at a 1-2 count. Count 2-2, another one misses outside.
62 for Michael Casillas is what his pitch counts at.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 0 outs, runner second base. Getting that critical part of the game. That one misses high and upstairs. Now the count rides full. Now you hear the noise down below. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's one that's going to be hit, fielded by the second baseman, and the runner gets back, and that is a big first out for Pueblo Centennial. That was a line drive that was snagged by the second baseman for Pueblo Centennial. And that was a nice play right there by David Santos. So that is one away with the runner still at second base. So Brady Cristelli comes in. 13 runs on 11 hits, 9 RBIs on the season. Looks at the first pitch that misses inside. Pueblo East again losing their league opener to Pueblo West 7-1. Pueblo West a 5A team. Had a good 5A team. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Took a little bit off that one and gets in there for a strike. Now to count a ball and a strike.
Like a nice sinker there.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's the runner's going to advance to third base on a passed ball. And that's a critical play, boy. Now a lot of pressure on Jack Espinoza, the pitcher of Pueblo Centennial, with a 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a base hit in the left field, and that's going to be an RBI to boot. Jogging home from third base, is Chris Salas. Now with 1 away, a critical run for Pueblo East as they now lead by a score of 2-0.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there. Just a simple base knock with an RBI.
So still only 1 away, but a runner at first. Now Espinoza got to try to minimize the damage. The good news is the double play is in order.
The batter number 13,
Tanner Proud coming up. He's got a walk and a line drive, so it makes him 0 for 1 on the day. Outside. How many pitches we got for Espinoza now?
72, 40 to 32 strikes to ball, so he's doing all right.
He's doing a great job
Middle
today.
Of the game.
He's done an incredible job of keeping his team in the game, man. Casillas just a little bit better. 1 ball and no strike, and runner on first base, and there's a soft toss over to first. Heater in the booth today. The last time we were here, we had on the air conditioner. Life in Colorado. Another throw over to first base. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making this possible here.
Reps Union Avenue Sports Gym, Pueblo's premier fitness center and training complex, downtown Pueblo.
It is state of the art all the way.
Repsetgo.com is where you can find out more.
So here's a 1-0 pitch. That one misses outside. 2-0. Don't forget, County and South to follow this one. Both teams should be arriving at the ballpark if they're not already here. I don't see them, but my view is limited.
As long as you can see the diamond, we're good.
Yeah, I can see the diamond. High and upstairs, 3-0 to count. You can hear the East dugout down below us. That one should be a strike, and it is 3-1 to count. It's a lot of pressure right now on Jack Espinoza. 1 out and runner on first. And a 3-1 count. Here's a fly ball to center field. It should be playable, and it is playable. That's a big second out for Pueblo Centennial. A great job of pitching right there. And now with the runner still at first base, it'll be 2 away once again for Pueblo East.
Carlos Delgado drew a bead right out of the chute. He had a good read on the play.
Batters number 7, Jacob Vanderschmidt.
So now Jacob Vanderschmidt comes up to bat. Pueblo East. There's a throw down to second base, and he is safe. He could have had him.
Yeah, it's a good job by Brady Cristelli with some good speed over there. Because that was a nice toss by Jeremy Trujillo.
Yep.
And that tag just a tad bit late.
Yep. It's not a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Espinoza just got to focus on getting out here. 1-1 to count. East doing everything they can to extend the lead. Catcher tried to frame it, talking about Jeremy Trujillo to no avail. At the count moves to 2-0. Fastball outside. You hear all the sounds of that ambient mic. Here's a ground ball. It's a chopper. It is fielded by the shortstop. Throws over to first, and that's the third out. So how about the pitcher for Pueblo Centnnial? Jack Espinoza has done a magnificent job. Gives up a run, but I'll tell you what, Ben, there was only one run. There were 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base, and Pueblo Centnnial still in the game as we go to the top of the 5th inning.
Bottom of the 5th
Bottom of the 5th inning. You should be calling this.
Nope. One more time for you.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm still trying to get my bearings here. You're not that anxious to take it over. Chelsea, take us out of here. We'll be back after this on The Ticket.
For a life of comfort, convenience, and enjoyment, welcome to Azteca Apartments.
We provide luxurious apartments and quality living for seniors 62 years and over, or those with disabilities. Our facility is smoke-free and features beautiful balconies with scenic mountain views and 24/7 maintenance for your safety. Our income-based rent and free utilities make Azteca Apartments an affordable option for any budget. With our healthcare education and physical fitness activities and various entertainment venues, we provide the necessities for a fulfilling life. Due to our high-quality maintenance and energy program, we were recognized as the #1 property in Colorado by the Governor's Energy Office in 2011. Experience a better way to live at Azteca Apartments.
This program is brought to you in part by Spectrum Community Services, home and community-based services to persons with developmental disabilities. For more information, call 545-4057. Spectrum Community Services, adding more to life.
If I could get my innings caught up, I'm sorry. I'm looking at 2 different things here, but that's no excuse. Now we're in the bottom of the 5th. Here's a leadoff hit that's going to go foul, and Centennial comes up to bat. Bulldogs had runners at the corners with 1 out, and a nifty double play by Pueblo East killed that threat. Not killed it, but killed it. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one misses outside. Justice Lobato, number 7, up to bat. And there's only at bat he flied out. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That one misses high and upstairs. Well, April, the trees are starting to bloom. Grass is getting greener.
Yeah, welcome
it is
to
springtime.
All the things in bloom.
Yep. That one missed upstairs. Now the count 3-1. How many pitches we got from Michael Casillas?
66, 42-24 his strikes to balls.
Good game. Here's a 3-1 pitch here. And he lost him.
5 pitches.
So another threat looms now for Pueblo Centnnial. For the first time, we're going to have a conversation between the catcher, Jeremiah Ortega, and his pitcher, Michael Casillas. He's turned a beautiful double play, one of the best I've seen this season, to kill Centennial's previous threat. Let's see if they can do it this time.
As we
Christian, yep, go ahead.
Just want to thank Angelus Chapel Funeral Directors at 1101 East Evans, providing caring and compassionate service to the fine folks in Southern Colorado. And proud to support local student athletes right here. And remember, when you lose someone you love, call someone you can trust.
Snap throw over to first. Runner gets back in time. Once again, a batter, Christian Garrett. He is 1 for 1. Looped a single in his first at bat. Squares the bunt. Missed it. That's a strike. Continue trying a little bit of small ball right there. No balls in the strike. No outs. Runner at first. Oh, they caught him. Snap throw by Casillas and a nifty throw. Now the throw to the second base, and he is out. So that is 1-4, and a tag out by the second baseman. And that's just bad for Centennial. I can't put it any other way.
Yeah, so that's going to be, He is out, tagged out, and that's going to go 1, 4, 1, 3, 4, and done.
Yeah,
And so strike 2 delivered.
And strike 2 delivered now, just like that, the count 0-2, and the bases are empty. Casilla, here's the 0-2 pitch, swinging and missing, got him, and that's 2 away. How quickly fortunes can change. Well, they got their ace on there, and he's coming through.
Yeah, and that's a senior. That's a veteran making plays, and that was just a great pickoff move.
He's just got some solid fundamental baseball going for him today, you know. And I'm just trying to figure this team out. They've been a little bit up and down. They still can make a big run, though. They're capable of beating anybody in the SCL.
Number 7, Josh
As coming up to bat now is a man at the top of the order, Josh Lucero. He takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Here's a 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss.
Boy, nice breaking ball.
Casillas has done a great job of pitching, but he's done a great job of his teammates have really picked him up nicely too. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Same pitch, but he moved it just a little bit.
Yep.
Did a little different location. Good work.
Bottom half of the 5th inning. Time running out for Centennial. Down 2-0. Here's the pitch. Standing live at the plate, chopped it foul. Any baseball for your softball for your granddaughter today?
Not today. I think they're practicing today.
Okay. Swing and a miss. Down he goes.
Wow.
So there is no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Now we go to the top half of the 6th inning with the score. Pueblo East 2, Pueblo Centennial 0. And real quickly, congratulations to the Colorado Avalanche for clinching the Central Division last night and trying to defend their Stanley Cup. We'll be back after this on The Ticket.
Park West Vision has a huge selection of stylish frames to choose from. Getting a regular vision checkup is the key to a child's healthy eyesight and self-esteem. You're looking good. We accept Medicaid and most insurances with little or no cost to you. Take advantage of the convenience. Park West. Trusted dental and vision care for infants, children, and teens. Immediate appointments available. Call 544-3054. Online, visit youthdentalvision.com.
Hey, good folks, once again, this is Tony Wright. Now, even though I changed locations, I still get my barbecue at Gigi's Barbecue. Located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A. From their lip-smacking ribs, pulled pork to the juicy brisket, Gigi's has it all. Gigi offers a friendly, down-to-earth atmosphere to dine in, and they can also bring the food to you as well. Gigi's can cater from 30 people up to 300 or more. They were also voted Best Barbecue in Pueblo in 2015. So get your barbecue fix on today at Gigi's. Located on Highway 50 West, right across from Chick-fil-A.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, or is it still morning? Morning time still. Welcome
Good morning, man.
Trying to move up the hands of time there. It is 2-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 8 left on base. The line for the East Eagles. For the Pueblo Centennial Bulldogs, no runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, and they've left 4. So they're putting the ball in play, just not a lot to show for it yet. For the East Eagles, they'll send Brennan Rowe, Javen Cisneros, and then to the top of the order with Michael Casillas to the batter's box. So Brennan Rowe, who's 0 for 2, he's grounded out and flied out today, will get things started for the high-flying East Eagles wearing that gold jersey with the black and white. And the first pitch swung on, driven in the air to left field. Lobato's got a play, and he does make it out there for out number 1. Just like that, 1 up, 1 down.
And Jack Espinoza continues to pitch a masterpiece, giving up only 6 hits and 2 runs. Unfortunately, his offense hasn't been able to come through today. 2-0, East obviously on top.
0 for 1 is Javen Cisneros now. He's 0 for 1 with a walk, his 3rd plate appearance. Pitch to him is a little bit low. So with Cisneros at the dish, Michael Casillas in that first base on deck circle. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Bounty and Yield Meat Market. We go to the top of the order. Pitch is up and away. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, 2-0 is the lead for the Pueblo East Eagles. Jack Espinoza, the Pueblo Centennial Bulldog, in the full wind, the pitch. Ground ball left side, knocked down by Cardinal. Comes up, nope. He did a good job just to block the baseball as he just knocked it down to keep it in front of him, but that ball was well hit by Javen Cisneros, and that will be the third error of the game. One of those things, he just kind of ate him up.
With the runner first, the batter number 11, Mike Casillas.
So with one out, double play in order now for Jack Espinoza as Mike Casillas steps in the right side batter's box. Ball one delivered. Top of the order brought to you by Topper Factory and RV Center. As we thank Deb Marino and her team at Pueblo Insurance. Ready is Espinoza, ready Casillas. He'll step off the rubber. As we thank Park West Dental and Vision. Find them online at youthdentalvision.com. And the 1-0 pitch. Bouncing ball third base side. Cardinal gloving to second for one. No, it's an errant throw, and that is trouble.
Well,
Cardinal makes an error. The second one.
Back-to-back errors on Cardinal, man. Nobody feels worse than he does.
Just a tough throw.
But that's going to really make it tough for Pueblo Centennial.
So now with one away, first and third now for the East Eagles. Here we are in the top of the sixth inning. We thank our partners and friends at Little Caesars Pizza. That's Dave Feemster and his team with locations in Pueblo and Pueblo West. Had that night before last, as a matter of fact. Kim's like, I don't feel like cooking. You feel like pizza? So went to the house of Dave Feemster.
Yes, sir. I try to, that's where I go because, the quality, but he sponsors us too.
Yep. There's a line drive to left side. Cheating
I'm not surprised to see that, man.
Yep. It was Lucero. That's going to score the runner. And he'll advance to second on the throw, does Michael Casillas. Now that is helping out his own cause in a very big way. So he'll put the ball in play. As you can see on the play there, the shortstop was cheating up the middle, and the ball went right back where he was.
Yep.
Behind him. That scores the runner from third. To third goes Michael Casillas. And then Matt Casillas goes to second on the throw.
And that's another run here in the top half of the sixth inning, the first run of the sixth inning. But, you're talking about 4 errors in a tight game like this. And, Coach Vio trying to settle his pitcher down. He's really pitched a masterful game today. But, it's just the errors are hurting. And Centennial's offense not able to, generate any runs today. So sometimes it's just one of those days.
Makes it 3-0, and the conversation on the hill comes to a close as home plate umpire Tommy Grasmick sauntered out there to break up that conversation, and they did it. 3 runs, 7 hits so far. Pitch is a sweeping curve that misses outside. So 1-0 is the count. Espinoza into the full wind. The pitch up and away. 2-0. And the pitch, lined in left field for a base hit. Here comes Michael to score. Here comes Matt digging for the plate. He'll score. So 2 RBIs on that base knock for Chris Salas. And the score now 5-0 in favor of the Pueblo East Eagles with David McAlpin
Now batting number 10, David
stepping in
McAlpin.
left side batter's box.